So I work a weird job. An average day for me consists of things such as getting tied up, set on fire, put on handcuffs. Then after I leave the bedroom, I can actually go to work. And I work as a street performer, which means I deal a lot with drunk people, homeless people, and after I'm done meeting all the coworkers, that's when I start my actual job. I'm a sideshow magician, which means I do stupid things to my body, like eat glass. Specifically light bulbs, don't worry, it's plastic. I like light bulbs, they give me a real jolt.
Alright.
They're not that heavy of food, they're rather light. Third pun that I can't remember. But yeah, the worst part about my job is dealing with kids though. And my sister just had a kid, so I haven't seen her in, how old was he? 9 months? But I do see him on Snapchat all the time. My mom got Snapchat recently, and that's terrifying because Snapchat's my main method for sending dick pics, and it's very easy to hit the wrong name. That was an exciting Thanksgiving dinner. Speaking of Thanksgiving dinners, I was at Thanksgiving dinner, as you do at Thanksgiving dinner, and my phone buzzes and I get a Snapchat, and it's like, oh, what's this going to be? So I open it up, and it's a picture of 2 uncovered breasts. And my mom's sitting beside me, and my mom just looks over and is like, nice. Bread floating in my glass, that's the worst thing. But my mom's a rather insane person. She was looking at my story the other day and saw I had another woman in my story, because I have friends, surprisingly. And she messaged me, it's like, oh, are you trying to date her? I'm like, no, she has a boyfriend. She's like, that doesn't have to stop you. And it didn't, because at Thanksgiving dinner, I got a Snapchat. I'm not an observant person, though. My old roommates, we lived together for 3 months, and one day I'm eating ramen, because I'm in college. And I look over, and I'm like, she's only got one hand. Which after living with someone for 3 months, you'd think you would recognize. But I'm not at that apartment anymore. I got kicked out for having sex too loud. I think it all came to a point one day when my roommate had a friend over and they started playing loud gospel music through speakers at me. But now I live with 2 new guys, one of which is here, and I hate one of them, but I mean, have fun figuring that one out, Corey. I should go to the hospital more, but I just don't. The other day I fell off a bridge and, went to Chipotle, because my friends are a lot like my family. They kind of don't give a shit. And this other day, I was working in the shop. And I was working with some metal, which means I'm working with a lot of heat. And one of my gloves catches on fire, which wouldn't have been a problem if I hadn't been wearing it. But I'm just sitting there and looking, and I'm like, suddenly everything over here feels very hot. Anyways, my family is one of those families that does like to do 5Ks every chance they get, which is great when you're the slow one. But we're running this. So, I have a weird job.
Please, no.
My family likes to run 5Ks, and we were doing one called the Hangover 5K. It's called that because we all got blackout drunk the night before, but that's a different story. That's just family issues. And so we're there, hungover, and there's the race dude is giving the speech before the before the 5K. It's just like, yeah, we're running in the woods, there's a lot of rocks, so be careful, someone always falls and gets hurt. I'm like, who's gonna fall and get hurt? It was me. Yeah. So I'm about a mile into the run, I trip. Ow. And I cut my knee open. And I'm a mile and a half in the woods. And the only way back out of the woods is to run a mile and a half out of the woods. And so at some point, the pain fades into sheer adrenaline. And I'm running through the finish line, and there's people there, they're cheering, and they see my knee, there's red, and they just, whoa, God. And I don't know if you know this, but not a lot of doctors go to beer events, over 5Ks. So, no medical attention. So I wound up going to the bathroom, getting a piece of towel, which, glad they didn't have a hand dryer, because that would have just been, ah! So took that on, duct taped it up, and continued to drink. Because my family knows about my fake ID, because my family bought my fake ID. So yeah, my friends are a lot like my family, and my family are a lot like somebody you should call Child Protective Services on. And